If you guys are looking to buy cheap and reliable coins, make sure to check out my sponsor, redzonecoins.com. Use code NOBLE at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Link is in the description. What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you guys the best abilities to put on your squad right now. I'm also going to keep the AP and everything in mind. I'm going to go through the abilities and what else I'm going to do for a lot of you guys too, because I know some people not only are new to Madden, but some of you guys don't got a certain team or even certain players on your squad. So I know it takes a certain amount of AP. So I'm going to show you guys other abilities also that are actually pretty good. That people don't even realize that they're good, that either don't cost you no training, or also the AP points are not that very high. So if you're not able to get certain abilities, I'm gonna give you guys other options too, that you guys can add to your squad. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Please drop a like on the video. So I'm gonna come over here to my squad and I'm gonna use my squad as an example, of course. And just so you guys know, the abilities that I have on my squad are not the abilities that everyone else is running. I run the abilities that are best for my team, but you could go ahead. What I do is don't get every single ability that I tell you guys and go put them on your squad, even if you're able to. Just put the ones that fit for your scheme and so forth, or be like, okay, I'm going to pick that one, or, oh, hey, that's a good one and so forth, right? And I'll let you guys know the reasons why I pick certain abilities. Now for your QB, off the top, I will go with Pass Lead Elite, and if you get it as an X Factor for 1 AP like I do, it already starts on, then go ahead and do it. This is one of the ones for a while that I wasn't using until I kept on making a lot of mistakes while I was playing in the game. And one person told me, hey, try Pass Lead Elite out. You shouldn't have that problem like that. So I did try it out. It was a suggestion. And it actually worked. I had it ever since. I won't say that I would never change it, because I change my abilities around and I try different things out, right? I don't always stick to one thing, but so far I've been sticking with it and it's been working for me. All right, now let's go over here to Gunslinger. What I like about Gunslinger, right, there's other abilities too, like Set Feet Lead is a good one. Protected, you can usually get protected from other linemen and stuff like that. But anyways, Gunslinger and Set Feet Lead is a good one. Pick whatever one you feel is best. I went with Gunslinger because if you guys notice, if you throw that ball, it gets out so fast to where it looks like the defender will pick you off. And they don't. Like, it goes straight to them and then they catch the ball. So that's what I like about Gunslinger. And then on the second one, as you guys could tell, because I was able to get it for discount, I put Set Feet Lead, right? Increase throw power when leading bullet passes with set feet, right? So it makes it just that much better when it comes to my squad. However, they say none of these were on here, and then Protected was one of the ones, or these were just a lot of AP and Protected was here. I would use Protected because it shows you on top. Stronger pass blocking from all offensive linemen, right? Why not just have it for 0 AP, especially if you guys got the train? I use that too if these other ones were a lot of AP. Now for these other ones, right? I'm going to go through several one. Hot Rod Master I currently use, right? As you could tell, it's taking 3 AP, but I was like, you know what? For a while, I wasn't really using it like that when I was in game, so I changed it. But right now, I'm actually using it, so that's why I got it in game. And what I like about it is, of course, it gives you 4 additional hot routes, and that means for any of your squad. So what that does is it eliminates the abilities you have to put on the receivers. You're able to put receivers on different routes, corner routes, and not just that, even your halfback. What I like about it, it alters the routes your halfback can go on. It tricks the defenders, and I make tons of plays because of it, right? Basically, out of one play that I run, I'm able to create like 10 to 15 different plays out of it. So some of you guys, when you guys see my gameplays when I was doing it, you're like, why are you running that same play, whatever? Yeah, it's the actual same play, but through that same play, I'm running different plays out of it, because not only can I adjust my lineup, but because I got Hot Rod Master, which gives me more room to basically create other plays out of having Hot Rod Master. All right, so looking at these abilities right here, Playmaker, I would tell you guys to use if you're good at playmaking. I'm not really good at controlling the Playmaker and all that, but if you guys are, This will be one if you're able to stay in the pocket for a while. This will be one good one. People use it on me and it's very frustrating. So if you're able to, if you're pretty good at it, then Playmaker one is also a good one, right? Threat detector, I already got it, but this is one of the ones that even like, say for instance, this is the only way you're able to get it and it was 4 AP, I would definitely have it on my squad because it's that OP. It shows you right there on 3rd or 4th down, it highlights blitzers, so that's going to determine what route you're going to want to run. Because if they're not blitzing, then you're going to change up your play. Or you'll keep your play if you're running a certain play already. If they are blitzing, same thing, you're probably going to change up your play and be like, okay, well, if they're blitzing, let me go ahead and do this. You'll be able to make certain plays that you normally would if they wouldn't blitz, right? So that's another one. And another one like is Pocket Deadeye. It guarantees you perfect pass accuracy while throwing from the pocket. As long as you stand on the pocket, that means that any pass you throw with that gunslinger is going to be even perfect. And not that you have to have gunslinger to throw perfect, but what happens is because you're having perfect pass accuracy with gunslinger on top of that, right, that I would have, that means not only if I'm throwing a perfect pass, the ball's getting there even faster. So that's another one that I actually like. Once again, these are all suggestions that you guys can put the ones that you're going to get the less AP on, mix them around, and you're going to be able to make something happen on your team. Now for one of the ones I was telling you guys for those who can't get certain abilities at this point, gift wrap for your quarterback is very OP for those who don't know. Higher chance to complete passes to uncovered targets. You'll be surprised how effective this is in game. I don't know how. I can't explain it. I can't give you the science. I just put it on because I was like, okay, out of all these abilities, which one sounds better? Then I went with gift wrap. Is higher chance to complete passes to uncovered targets. So I was like, okay, you know, sometimes players they'll get the ball thrown to them and they'll drop it. Gift wrap helps that when it comes to completing passes. Once again, I didn't know the science behind it. I don't know what you call it. I just know it was working and I kept it on. That's why I got it on my receiver. And as you can tell, it actually takes AP. If I didn't believe it didn't work, I would take off that AP and put on someone else. But that's why I was able to do it. Now for your halfback. Let's go to your halfback now. For your halfback, look at all throughout the season. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys, all throughout the season, I've always been a strong advocate for this. I always told you guys, I technically don't need no abilities. I can just run with Right Train. Once activated, it's good. And the halfback seems to be doing good by itself. But I added these other abilities because there were 0. Jukebox is definitely OP this year. So I'm not going to take away from that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that even if I didn't have it, I still would be doing good. But Jukebox just gives my halfback that extra push because I'm able to add it because it's 0 AP. Energizer. I like Energizer on top. It tells you why. Replenish stamina after a successful skill move. What makes that very good is the fact that if you do a skill move, you're less likely to fumble it because you got Energizer. If you didn't have Energizer and you're juking and you're spinning as you're running, then you increase your chances to fumble the ball as they're holding, as they're trying to hold on to it. And for X Factor, of course, I'm going to go with Fright Train. All right, that's for the halfback. For the receivers, I got different ones. I put some different ones on mine, but I'm going to give you guys different ones. Jukebox off the top, you guys should already know. If you don't know, Jukebox is OP when it comes to receivers. It just the way they're able to catch the ball and be able to juke out defenders right away, it just makes it very OP. All right. But if I have to go with that one, I will go with Route Tech. To me, I don't know what anyone else is saying, but to me, I love Route Tech, quicker cuts while running routes. Some people don't like it. Me, I like it because I can actually see how they're able to, when say cut routes while they're running, I can actually see them doing it, and they get open a lot more with Route Tech. So I do like it. Wide receiver apprentice, I don't need it because I got Hot Route Master, so don't let it fool you. I literally only put it because they went for 0 AP, so I was like, why not? I just did it to do it. I got the training, but once again, I will go with Route Tech if I had to when it comes to wide receivers, right? Now these other ones. All right, so if I had to pick another one, Playmaker would be good if you ain't got it on your QB, but if you got it, you should have. If you're a Playmaker type, then put Playmaker on your QB. Then you don't have to worry about this on your receivers, right? So once your quarterback has a lot of these abilities that control your team, then a lot of these other abilities you don't need. I would just go more for like deep in elite, deep out elite. Go for the ones that you're gonna actually run for your scheme. One's gonna fit better. That's what I'll actually go with. And when it comes to X factors, I literally just go with double me. It works sometimes, sometimes it don't. But once again, though, that's why I'm just bringing it up, because sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. So I will say that about that. Now, for when it comes to the linemen, let me pick one of them that actually I could represent the rest of the linemen. All right. One thing I like to use is linchpin because it increases stronger blocking for offensive linemen. That's why. On mine, it hits for 0 AP, so it's even better. Another one as identifier, you should be able to get it for 0 AP now. Your center, your free center, the one you get for your team captain, gets it. So that's another one. Secure protector is another one, another good one. Once again, it depends on how much AP you got and what you want to use. But these three off the top, and this is the only ones I get on the first tier, and they're discounted, are going to be the best ones, right? They got other ones like Nasty Streak is good. I like Edge Protector. But if I had to pick, it's honestly going to be out of these three on top, as well as Threat Protector. A Threat Detector, I'm sorry. Which I got it on Ainsworth right here. Threat Detector I got because I get it for 1 AP, so that's why I bring it up right there. So anyways, now let's go over here to your defense. On defense, it's going to be a little bit easier because there's only certain ones that I use. All right, so the one I'm going to pick, if I have to pick out of every single one, I'm going to give you guys the best one. It's going to be Acrobat, Diving Catches, and SWATs. That's going to be the best one in my opinion. It's been for several years. If you're able to get it for discount, then go ahead and do it. If you're not, then go with Pick Artist. Pick Artist will actually be good, and a lot of players should be able to get it, even your lower overall players. So if you can't get Acrobat, get Pick Artist. And then I put Flat Zone KO, Deep Route KO, stuff like that. That's only when I got extra AP, but those are also good, especially for those who like to throw the ball way out there. And that goes for all my defensive backs. That's what I put on all my defensive backs. Now on my middle linebacker, I put Lurk Artist. Anything else after that, as you could tell, I did with John Madden because I had extra AP. I don't know. I think did he get it for free? So he got it for free, so I didn't have to worry. But if I have extra AP, I just put other abilities on it just to do it. But the main one, honestly, whether abilities or not, is Lurk Artist. And then I put Out of My Way on here because it was 0 AP. But the main thing on your linebackers is Lurk Artist, and that goes for your left outside linebackers and also your middle linebackers and so forth, right? When it comes to your left end and your right end, I put no outsiders because it stops the outside run in, and also put Edge Threat Elite. When it comes to your defensive tackles, inside stuff is going to be the best ability to put on your defensive tackles. Why? Because it helps block the inside runs that people run. It's not 100% effective like it was before, but it's about 85% effective, and I could approve that because it works for my squad, right? And then I put Interior Threat because I got it for 0 AP. But if I had to pick another one, it would be like Under Pressure and stuff like that. Why? Because when you're close to the QB, you ever notice it when the QB's trying to throw the ball and they don't get the balls like underthrown and all that? It's because Under Pressure comes into effect. So don't believe it. It's a bad QB. It's because the defender usually has Under Pressure or something like that on him. Okay, and last but not least is your kicker. Everyone gets this free kicker. It's a 96 overall. You're guaranteed it. You're not guaranteed the 99 gold unless you want to use your token to power them up, which I'm going to. Once I get my 99 gold token, I'm going to put a young Hoku up to a 99 on my squad. But even at this moment in time, you're able to get him up to a 96, and he gets Focus Kicker as well as Zen Kicker together for 3 AP, and you're able to activate it. So that's what I would put on your kicker and I would not even the punter, just the kicker, unless your punter gets it for 0 AP. I would put Zen Kicker and Focus Kicker, and everybody gets it right now for free for 3 AP, and that's as much AP you're going to be able to get for your special teams, and that's perfect. Anyways, there it is there. If you guys have any other suggestions or special abilities and stuff like that you suggest for me, or just want to put it in the comment section for other people to try out, go ahead. Once again, these are just different things that I'll point out to you guys, and you can use it to rearrange your team the way you want to. But I'm also open for suggestions because I know there's always other abilities out there that are just as effective, or if not even better, that I might not even know about. So anyways, without further ado,